In a small old house at the end of a lonely street, there lived a boy named Timmy. Timmy was curious and loved to explore, but there was one place in the house he had never been allowed to go: the attic. His parents always said it was too dusty and dangerous, but that only made Timmy more interested. One rainy afternoon, while his parents were out, Timmy decided to explore the attic. He found the key in the kitchen drawer and slowly climbed the creaky stairs. The door to the attic was heavy, but he pushed it open with all his strength. The attic was dark and filled with old, forgotten things covered in cobwebs. As Timmy wandered around, he noticed a large wooden chest in the corner. It was locked, but the key was still in it. With trembling hands, Timmy turned the key and lifted the lid. Inside, he found a dusty old doll. It had a cracked porcelain face, dull glass eyes, and a tattered dress. But something about the doll made Timmy uneasy. It felt like the doll was watching him. Ignoring the uneasy feeling, Timmy picked up the doll and decided to take it downstairs to clean it. As he carried it, he thought he heard faint footsteps behind him, but when he turned around, no one was there. He shook off the feeling and brought the doll to his room. That night, strange things started to happen. Timmy was woken up by the sound of tiny footsteps outside his door. He opened his eyes and saw the doll sitting on his dresser, even though he had left it on the floor. Its glass eyes seemed to glow faintly in the dark. Timmy felt a cold shiver run down his spine. He got up and put the doll back in the attic, locking the chest tightly before running back to his room. But as soon as he got into bed, he heard the footsteps again. Louder this time, as if something small was walking down the stairs. He hid under his covers, too scared to move. The footsteps stopped outside his door, and then the handle began to turn slowly. Timmy's heart raced as the door creaked open. The doll was standing in the doorway, its eyes glowing brighter now. "Why did you leave me?" the doll whispered in a cold, childlike voice. Timmy screamed, but no sound came out. The doll moved closer, its tiny footsteps echoing in the silence. "You can't leave me," it said, climbing onto Timmy's bed. "We're friends forever." The next morning, Timmy's parents came home to find his bed empty. They searched the entire house but couldn't find him. When they went up to the attic, the chest was open, and inside was the doll, sitting quietly with a new, haunting smile on its face. Timmy was never seen again. From that day on, the house remained empty, for no one dared to live there, afraid of the doll in the attic that waits for its next friend to play with forever.